should say. And he does Pakistani dishes. So I ran in from that to the baking, and then all of a sudden I found cooking and food and cooking. And I'm like, this is great. I can do this. So that's how I ran into it. The only deaf guy, welcome. He streams. The only deaf guy I think streams, don't you? But welcome in. Thank you for joining us here today. You have joined us on our 9/11 commemoration, and to me, we're not celebrating, obviously. We're thinking about it. Actually, yesterday I did a bike ride in DC. We did, about 20 miles bicycle ride through DC. They closed down the streets, and I got to ride through it. And I have a video. I'll put it on my Instagram or my Discord site of just sort of the path. I also have a 360 video I took of it, so I'm going to do that and try to share that in some way too. So more coming on that. Master Splits, welcome in. Good to see you. Yes, 21st anniversary. Still doing things as you age. You know, I've got a lot to credit my parents with on this one. My parents gardened until they couldn't. They loved doing what they liked doing. They traveled. And I'm continuously learning. I'm not going to stop until I can't. So this, well, barring some change, streaming is a creative outlet for me. I'm trying to do, I originally did this as part of a sausage business because I love making sausage. So I thought, way to get the name out. I had a life coach say this is a good way to do it. So started this, and then we're about a year and 3 months in probably by now. Mm-hmm. And I enjoy this. This is the highlight. Well, our Saturdays are pretty cool too. So our weekends are much better now that I stream. Let's put it that way. Okay. Excellent. Oh, good to see all the familiar faces, guys. Thank you very much for joining us today. Our challenge with our friendship bread. We're going to be doing this, and this is the first thing going in the oven today. I'm supposed to add 1.5 cups each of flour, sugar, and milk. And I just realized now, I've already gone out twice this morning after saying, nah, I don't have to worry about anything. I got it all. No, I don't, folks. We'll make do with what we've got, though. The mix is a little bit more liquidy than I think it should be anyway. So we started this. Lady Wayfarer, may I borrow some of your almond milk?
Oh, of course.
Thank you. We started this with, where is it? It's like a cup each of milk, flour, sugar, and yeast. And left it sit on the counter. And day 1 through day 5, you pick it up, you mush it up, you let it go back down. The first couple of days we had to burp it because there's a lot of CO2 being produced. 5th day you add a cup each again of those, mush it up, put it in the corner. 10th day, which is where we are now, that's where we're going to start picking this up. Some people are so sensitive they refuse to hear anything about it. So imagine walking out of... That is... Yes, I can see how people will be so scarred by that. No, that's not the right answer. But I'll leave it there. I'm not going to judge. It was a traumatic time. It's like when our parents' generation said, "Where were you when Kennedy was shot?"
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly where I was when the trade towers were hit.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Walking down the hallway at MITRE. No, it wasn't MITRE.
No.
It was...
No, it wasn't.
Freddie Mac.
You remember exactly. Sorry.
Just got the name wrong. I was
You
a
can picture it. Yeah.
I was a contractor there, and walking down the hallway, I looked up. They had TVs in the rooms, and there's the trade towers with the plane. One of them smoking, and the second one running into it, the other one. I'm like, is there a new movie coming out? And then I watched it. It's like, oh my god! And within about an hour, they sent everyone home. They said they grounded all the planes. They sent people home. And as I was going home, I heard planes, and they were the F-15s, F-16s. We live near Dulles Airport. Very.
It was shocking. I mean, after being here as long as we've lived here, we've gotten used to hearing the airport noise in the airplanes. They don't fly right over us, but it's sort of this background level noise that we hear all the time. And that morning, it got suddenly quiet.
Yeah.
And then we heard the military jets scramble, and that was creepy. It was so scary.
Well, it was in response. The third plane, sorry, not the third plane. The plane that went down in Pennsylvania was late taking off, so they were laggy, and they scrambled the jets because this one plane wasn't responding. There's a lot of people who talk about heroes in